we're going to talk about one of my favorite real estate investment strategy, which is joint venture. Now, joint venture is like partnership. You know how partnership is 2 to 20 people. That's how joint venture is like. Now, you know this saying that they say when you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go far, go with people. It is very important in today's video. Today's video, we're going to talk about joint venture as a real estate investment strategy. Now you have money and no land. I have land and no money. And both of us we are just stuck. But what if instead of me to just sell my land to you and get the money, I get into a partnership with you? Yeah. We come together and I tell you, oh, instead of you to buy this land from me, use the money you have to develop this property. Let's build this or let's build that. At the end of the day, we have different percentages that we are going to get. Either you get 50, either it's 50-50 or 40-60 or 60-40, depending on our agreement. That is what joint venture is. Now, the beautiful thing about joint venture as a real estate investment strategy is that you don't need to have everything. You know, when you're working alone, you need to be the one with the money, the one with the property, the one calling this person, the one calling that person. But you can still delegate that part. But with joint venture, instead of delegating to people that you pay, you delegate to people that are in partnership with you that get their percentage after the real estate project is over. Now, another advantage of joint venture as a real estate investment strategy is that you don't bear the burden alone. Now, it's always better when you're not the only person in a problem. If you have people that are also facing the same thing with you, it doesn't feel suffocating, okay? Because you can come to a decision, you can come to a conclusion. Two heads would always be better than one. Two smart heads, anyways, always be better than one head. If any problem or issue arise, it can be rectified with you and your partners or partner, as the case may be. Another advantage of joint venture as a real estate investment strategy is that you have bigger opportunities. So you to be the one just struggling, looking for the money, looking for the land, you and your friends, you and your siblings, you and your business partners. And if everybody bring their money, if only you could buy one plot, everybody together can buy 10 plots and you can start developing that place. People have come together to build estates. People have come together to build multiple estates and make cities. This is the beauty of joint venture. Before you go into joint venture, make sure you have a clear agreement with your partner. Make sure you're not going into this real estate investment with the wrong partner. If there is something about this person, their personal life, their professional life, their faith that does not sit right with you, get into a joint venture real estate investment with this person. And make sure you don't have poor documentation. Make sure that all your documents are complete and secured. Both parties or as many parties are involved. Now, here's a step-by-step on how to get into joint venture. Now, this is after you identified who your partner is or who your partners are. Now, make sure you know what you're doing. This is like say, make sure you know what you're bringing to the table. Make sure you know what you're bringing to the table. So you don't do somebody's thing and leave your own, or you don't leave your own and do somebody's own. Make sure that you agree on the structure upfront. When I mean structure, I'm not talking about the building. I'm talking about the structure of the dividends. How you're going to share the profits or how you're going to share the proceeds from this particular project or this particular investment. So that it's not today you say, oh, I'm supposed to get 50%, 50-50, and tomorrow you say, oh, no, it's 60-40. Make sure you have a clear structure upfront, like from the very beginning. You know, land banking, buy and build, every time I'm talking about real estate investment, I'm always saying get a lawyer. There is no better time for you to get a lawyer than now because you're working with somebody. You have a partner or you have partners. Make sure you have your own real estate lawyer. Don't do my friend, do. Make sure you document every single thing. Now make sure that you're not out of one of the tracking or the execution of the project. Everybody together should track and execute the project together. And finally, you exit the project as stated in the agreement. And that is how you can go about your joint venture real estate investment strategy. Joint venture is a very beautiful way to invest in real estate because you can reach more and build more and invest more with joint venture. Do consider joint venture if you have the right partners to work with. And as always, my name is Blessing Abraham. This is Real Estate Blessing. I'll see you tomorrow.